Hi and welcome back. In this video I'm going to look at this Stage 6 kit, the 70cc Stage 6 kit. This is the Sports Pro Mark II. So it's supposed to have a few more horsepower on the Mark 1, and it's for the booster slider BWS, the Minarelli vertical engine. So look, let's have a look at it. I haven't opened it, I don't know what it's like. You might have seen in my previous video I have had the Norako before. It was a nice little kit, very cheap, roughly half the price of this one. But it died a death, so I decided to upgrade this time and go with something better. Now the spec says that this should have about 12 horsepower. I am not expecting to ever get 12 horsepower out of this kit. You'd want to be spending a lot of money to get 12 horsepower out of this kit. So if I get to 10, I will be happy. I may have it upside down, I'm not sure. This one is the 10mm pin. There's a 12mm available, but this one is the 10mm pin. So let's see what you get. I got this on a sale. This is about 158 euro shipped. So what do you get in the kit? You get a nice aluminium cylinder. As you can see, there's nice. I'm not sure if you can see the hole marks, but it's finished very nicely. The porting is also very nice. There's also additional inlets there for fuel, so it takes in a lot more fuel than say the original one would. You also get the two studs for your exhaust. You get the gasket, you get the bottom gasket, you get the top gasket. The only thing is the top gasket actually no O-ring. So if you look at the head, again nicely finished, nicely forged, there's no sharp edges, everything's nice and smooth. This here is where the O-ring goes, so that's your head gasket. It's a little bit different to say the Norako. You get the piston, again nicely finished, polished. Again, no sharp edges, nothing that's going to catch or anything else like that. So yeah, very nice. You get the pin. This is the 10mm pin that goes into this kit. I know there is a 12mm available for other models, but this is 12. This is the 10mm pin. The piston itself is 47mm. It says 46.95. That's obviously a measurement that they take. Now there's the studs, the pin. Oh yeah, and you get the two rings. The two rings have little markings on them, but the two markings are identical. So the two piston rings are actually identical. There is no difference between them, so they're interchangeable. So it doesn't matter which way you put them. Well, it doesn't matter where top or bottom is. And that's it. That's the kit. Okay, so comparing the two, they're actually the same height. Just the original one goes further down into the actual engine. As you can see, the skirt here is actually much taller on the original one. Size wise, obviously the bore is different, so that's a given because one is a big bore kit. But from just to see whether you'll not have to make any other alterations. The width of the head is about 96. Now this isn't calibrated, but it's close enough. I have checked against something that was calibrated and it was pretty close. 99. So I don't think you'll have to make any alterations. And this is 97. So there's a 2mm difference on the head between the two. The other difference, on the original one you have a metal head gasket. On this one you have a rubber one. So that's another difference. Size of the opening. So let's see. Let's just reset it. So the bolts for the intake, about 61 mil or thereabouts, exact same, so that'll be the same. And the opening itself, 44.89, 46, so a little bit taller, or a little bit wider I should say. And it's 47 on the height, 47, yeah, so it's slightly bit wider, so there's a little bit bigger intake. You can also see, let me just see, so I've seen an old one, but that opening there, not sure I'll be able to measure the other one, but we'll see, let's try it. The actual opening of that is 22 mil. The throat there is about 22 mil, and this one, it's not as easy to measure because it's in 3 pieces, but so about 19 mil, and then there's about 3 mil or thereabouts. Let's see, let's just guesstimate that, 5 mil. So 10, so about 27 mil in total, the opening there, without these little bars. And on the exhaust is actually really good. I'm not sure if you can see that, but let's see, a bit of light. It's straight through, real. And here's the original one. So there's a massive difference there in size. Again, these are the same size, so there's no difference. And someone's asked me on a previous video just to measure this on the Norako, so I'll do that now. Just if someone is trying to adapt this for some other bike. So it's 51 mil or thereabouts, just short of 51 mil on the Stage 6. And the original one is 48.15, 48.3. So there you go. From a cooling point of view, so the head, let me just have a look at measure the head, the fin on the head. Let's just go take a side one for the laugh. It's about 28 mil. 28, and then they get a bit bigger, so there's a bit more cooling on the head to the original, probably the best one to compare it to. And then the fin there, 17 mil, so it's a bit actually deeper, 18.65, so that one's a little bit deeper. Actually, maybe let's take it to the side, this one's much deeper, 26 mil. It's actually the original one has much bigger fins for cooling, but this is aluminium, so it'll disperse heat much better. Inside, let me see if I can show you. Now you can see the bore is lovely on this aluminium. On the sleeve is actually done really well. Obviously this one is kind of end of life, so it's not a good thing to compare it to, but anyway, that's the original one versus the upgrade. So we'll see how we get on with the upgrade. What I might do is when I take the Norako off, I might just have a quick look and see if there's anything to compare it to. So there you go, that's the kit. Thanks for watching.